We should be back now. Right. Sorry about that technical difficulty, ladies and gentlemen. We are back, and hopefully OBS doesn't decide to just disconnect from the server again. Looking back at the game, it's so far very even. Ljovynn, despite being 1 point down, does have an advantage. Having better access to more space and 1 special point more than Yawshi. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I actually did this correctly. Now, Ljovynn going with the, I think that's a range blaster, I believe. And that's going to clash with the Forge. It's going to get Ljovynn that special point, though. Which is furthering his current advantage. ZF comboing with the 96 Gal from, I believe that was turn 2 or 3, I think it was on. That's going to be another 2 special plus... What is that? I think that's 11 points. Yep, 11 points. Meanwhile, Yawshi getting 2 special, trying to catch up on that department, but only falling behind on the regular point department. Ljovynn looking for a Rapid Blaster Pro spot here. But no level activate a special block for him. I personally think that's a better spot, just because it does set up for later. But on the other hand, he could I think he can play something in there to combo. I think the Aerospray fits perfectly. Well, oh, does it? I think it does. Oh, not quite fitting in there. That is very unfortunate for Ljovynn, and very fortunate for Yawshi. Because if Ljovynn got another 2 special from a really nice combo like that, I think it just would have been over. Now, despite having the advantage earlier, Yawshi now on the back pedal, 5 regular points and 1 special point behind. And Ljovynn only getting more special, pushing his lead even further. I say that, both just got 2 special, but Ljovynn did get, I believe, 1 or 2 more points from that card. And now Ljovynn looking to send some specials out here. Does Ljovynn have any 312s in this deck? Wait, is he trying the thing I suggested to him one time? A little bit of context, chat. At one point after a tournament where I did quite well, I mentioned to him I was trying out a strategy. I think this is what happened. I don't even remember when I mentioned it to him, but I think it was like this. Long story short, at some point I told you that at one point I'm experimenting with trying a deck with no 312s, so you can have more cards to combo. I don't know if this is just a deck you even had before, but if this is a new deck, then that's actually cool that he's trying that as well. You might have seen that from me if you watched the Scrapstar initiative earlier. But anyway, back to the actual game. You've been going for an E-liter 4K scope special, I believe that is. This is for one time the scope charges are actually different to the regular charges, apart from just having a scope. There's going to be more good points, and I believe that's going to leave enough for a Power Clam special to finish off. Oh no, one even does have 312s in this deck. That entire thing I mentioned was just obsolete. But still, 22 points off of that Ultra Stamp. That's going to make it impossible for Yawshi to make a comeback. And that means round 1 is going to go to Ljovynn here. Kraken Royale, unfortunately, not enough to make a comeback here. Ljovynn proving why he's the best Tableturf player. Very well played from both players, but Ljovynn just played that little bit better. And squared. I mean, we didn't see a lot of that game because OBS. Thank you very much. Anyway, we're going. Oh my, we are leaving no time to There's no time to waste here. We're going straight on to the next game on Thunder Point. You've been getting a very nice opening hand here. Ursine Anomaly number 3 and Overlorder. The duo of villains. I hope that this channel isn't trying to avoid spoilers. Anyway, the heavy splatling going right around Joe there. I just realised this is awkward. How do I change this? There we go, fixed. The colours now actually match their colour tiles. Anyway, you've been using the heavy splatling to go nicely around Joe. That is a good ballpoint splatling. It gives a couple of points of entrance. I mean, there's still very close points of entrance, but still a couple of points of entrance for Yawshi into Ljovynn's base. Oh, I just wanted to I was trying to the description is wrong. I'm just going to change this quickly. That is the tournament round. I don't want that. Tournament information. This isn't TBO 47. This is TBO 51. There we go. Okay, back to the game. That is a very funny cut off of the power clam. That is me every time my team loses at clam, but it's just power clam just cut in half. I don't even know the punchline of that joke. Oh, this is semi-finals. I forgot to change around again. Anyway, back to the game yet again. I've just seen that top left area. Ljovynn has access to that by a thread, but it's unfortunately not able to play with it much. We'll be needing that suction bomb to get the Little Judd special there. That is a decent combo, but I don't know if Ljovynn wants to go for that. You can just make a much safer play and just put something else in that gap at some point, providing it doesn't get filled. Trying to look for a super chump. That's not a special you see often. Oh, Ljovynn is in fact going for the Little Judd. Meanwhile, Yawshi going far into Ljovynn's base with the Steel Eel. Ljovynn immediately cashing out on the special, is he? Oh, wait and see after a break. Just kidding. Yeah, Ljovynn immediately cashing out on the special from that Little Judd. Also, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be glad to know I changed 1 or 2 settings on my OBS. It shouldn't disconnect now. Are we back? Is the stream alive? Okay, I think the stream's alive. Pinon, is the stream alive? I think we're good. Right, we're back now. You've been looking for a special here early on. Always good to consider all your options early on. Because that can sometimes be the difference between a win and a loss. I'm going to try and super quick have a look in my settings to see how I can change this. I'm pretty sure I've optimised this as best as I can. I just don't know what's happening. Anyway, you've been looking for a special for Shielded Octotrooper. That's certainly a special you don't see often. Trying to get 2 special points here, I believe. I don't know what for though. Or is he trying to get 3 for a big play to finish? This is what happens when you miss part of the, not stream, part of the game. Goes for it. Clashes a bit with the Trisosha Nouvelle, but that's still going to keep Ljovynn at 3 special. And now I don't know if that 2 extra special is going to allow Yawshi to make a play to make up for that 10-point disadvantage. We'll have to wait and see. Kraken Royale, that is not going to be enough, unfortunately. And that's going to be game 2 going to Ljovynn. Very well played from both players. Again, Ljovynn using his knowledge of every Tableturf card to find like the perfect plays to make. And that is what you would expect from the best Tableturf player, arguably. And it looks like, again, we're not wasting any time with this, going right back into it with X marks the garden. This could be the final game of the set if Ljovynn makes a clean sweep here. Getting Earthline Anomaly turn 1, that's a good opener. It's the modern version of Dynamo Roller, except not quite as secure. They took some of the security budget and they put the security budget into size. Anyway, now Ljovynn trying to build onto one of the sides of the map. Meanwhile, Yawshi not able to get a great opener for this. Heavy Splatling, while decent, not only doesn't allow access to either side at the best speed possible, but it also doesn't block off your own base. Oh, chat, if anyone has any way they know how to make the stream not disconnect, please let me know. Anyway, back to the game. Megalodontia taking up a lot of space there. But now Ljovynn is base building and trying to use that left side a bit. Also trying to get some space from Yawshi with the right side. But it seems like he's choosing to play Tri-Stringer on the right side, try and contest whatever Yawshi's trying. We're going to have to see what Yawshi's trying to do. And that's a steel fully blocking off Yawshi's base, albeit very late. Ljovynn trying to extend his point lead with the Spartana Stamper Nouvelle here. I believe if he combos that with Annie, I believe that card is, that will be a potential 3 special. The Trisosha Nouvelle is preventing just a combo with, I forget which card. Merch? Is that the card? Anyway, you've been choosing to go with Annie in the base here. If he has, again, I think the card is Merch. If he has that card, he can still play that. It's not as effectively as he possibly could. Oh, he's got a Tentabrella, which could work. Oh, and that is a rough Tentatech. I mean, he has Ink Mine. Actually, that's not too bad for you. He has Ink Mine that can counter it. So, it's fine for him. And while Yawshi is at a point disadvantage here, he does have that extra little bit of space, which he's just utilised to close that point gap a bit. Now Ljovynn is going with the incline tri-stringer in the base. Let's go pick up 2 extra special and 11 points. That is a play that I don't think Yawshi can possibly make right now. An equal better play there. Yawshi considering his options. As for Ljovynn, I'm interested to see, okay, placing down a power clam. I'm interested to see what / if Ljovynn uses. Sorry, how / if Ljovynn uses that little space at the bottom of the left side. And he's picking up 2 special with that Tentitech, putting him up to 7. With what's looking to be a 13-point lead if Yawshi has to pass here. Less than 10 seconds left. What's Yawshi going to try and do here? It seems like Yawshi was just looking for future special placements and passing right at the end. Now you've been looking for a big DJ Octavio special. Nothing he can really do though. Now looking for Koozuna. The specials just happen to be placed in a way that nothing can really break through easily. Even looking for merch at this point. And Ljovynn has all the special in the world, but nothing to do with nothing. My brain just stopped speaking English. Nothing to do with it. It seems like going for a sprinkler. He could have potentially have played that as a special to get 1 special back and try and play a different special. But it's fine because he does pull Splatter Colour Screen, which is a very good 312. Gets looking for another Koozuna spot, finds a decent one and a decent Octavio spot. That's actually a very nice spot. Now what is Ljovynn going to play here? Either of these cards will work to allow him to play a Splatter Colour Screen final turn. It goes for Octavio here. Yawshi going for Captain. Will that allow him to play another special? No, Yawshi is... my brain stopped speaking again. Yawshi is unable to make a big enough play here to make a comeback, unfortunately, for him. Which means that Ljovynn is once again moving to the Grand Finals. No, not the Grand Finals. Once again moving on and getting to the Winners' Finals, it would seem. And moving on to the Winners' Finals, it's going to be him against Pinon. But we're just going to go on break for like